Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach. The city's oldest and busiest recreation center closes. We'll tell you why. And an emergency notification system keeps you informed. We'll show you how it works. Plus, find out how these TV trucks keep the city's aging infrastructure flowing. That and more are coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Veronica Coleman. Thanks for joining us. The Kempsville Recreation Center opened back in 1977. More than 35 years later, the beloved building is closing its doors for good and making way for bigger and better things. Here's Access reporter Lincoln Smith with the details.
The treadmills are rocking and the weights are flying at Kempsville, the city's oldest and busiest rec center. Bob Holt has been a faithful member since 1978.
My kids grew up in this rec center. They played rec football out on the fields over there, and I've been swimming in the pool forever.
But this is Bob's last workout here. Pretty soon, all will be quiet.
Today is our last day that we're going to be open. We will be closing our doors tonight at 8:45 and not reopening till 2017.
The doors officially closed on February 20th, leaving gym goers with only memories written here on this graffiti wall. The city plans to demolish the building over the next couple of months.
The building was constructed in 1977, and basically the infrastructure needs to be replaced. It's at the end of its life cycle. It looks great. Most people say how nice it still looks, and we do keep it up very well, but it is a matter of the building's infrastructure.
The new $32 million center will feature a beautiful swimming pool and much more.
We'll have a double gym. We've been operating with a single gym since we opened, but we will have a double gym. We'll have a new improved fitness room, a new improved class studio for fitness classes. So it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be over 90,000 square feet.
Even though Kempsville is closed, there's no need to miss workouts. Members can go to any of the 6 other rec centers located around the city. Although for Bob, the grand opening can't come soon enough.
My message is hurry up and build a new one.
Bob won't have to wait too long. Construction will start this summer, and the new Kempsville Recreation Center should open by 2017. Old Man Winter is here, and he has definitely made his presence known with record cold temperatures, icy roads, and snow. So how can you stay safe and prepared during winter conditions? VB Alert, an emergency notification system, has you covered. Whether it's severe weather, hostage situations, or boil water advisories, know what's happening in the city thanks to VB Alert.
VB Alert is an emergency notification system that allows the city to be able to notify citizens, visitors, any public entity that is interested in emergency notification for the city to be able to send out and notify them what is going on, where it's happening at, and what action to take.
At home or on the go, VB Alert keeps you informed by sending out public safety text messages and email alerts directly to your mobile device.
If you register your phone, you could be out of town, and if something happens in your neighborhood or whichever area that you target, you'll be notified.
Sign up is free and easy. Simply register your mobile device or email address at vbgov.com/VBAlert. You can even pick points of interest.
These are areas within the city boundaries that they might be interested in. For instance, maybe where their children go to school or where they work or where their spouse works. So if we send out a message to those areas, they'll also receive those messages on their devices.
VB Alert gives citizens an additional communication channel to receive public safety messages.
Just remember, this is one communication tool that is being utilized by the city. So please make sure that you continue to follow all communication channels, media, radio, our website, and this particular system to receive any kind of updated information. This is just one way to help you stay informed while you're at home and on the go.
VB Alert is a free service. However, standard text messaging rates may apply depending on your cellular plan. Winter storms can sometimes knock out heat and power for days at a time, so make sure you have an emergency supply kit ready, have a plan for your family, and subscribe to VB Alert. Virginia Beach officials say 2014 was a record year for tourism in the resort city. According to the latest numbers from the Treasurer's Office, hotel visits increased more than 5% compared to 2013, totaling $315 million. Citywide restaurant sales went up just over 3.5% to more than $1 billion. City restaurant sales have exceeded $1 billion for the past 2 years, and 2015 may be even better. City leaders say they've booked more sporting events at the oceanfront during the spring and summer that promise to bring in thousands of athletes and spectators. Hotel sales for January 2015 were strong also, and city leaders anticipated the industry to beat those records again this year. Gather up your documents and sanity. It's tax time. Before you start stressing out over your returns, listen up. As part of the Mayor's Action Challenge, the city is offering assistance with free online tax preparation. A Super Saturday event is scheduled for March 14th. Drop by the Youth Career Center at Pembroke Mall for free tax preparation by IRS-trained volunteers. Taxpayers with a household income of less than $53,000 are eligible for this event. For more information on free tax help, log on to vbgov.com/EITC. And while figuring out your income tax helps put your finances in order, many folks in the area are inspired to gain a better perspective on their finances. They're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Bank On Virginia Beach helps you take control of your expenditures and increase your savings account. Here's a firsthand account of success of the Bank On program.
Before Bank On Virginia Beach, it was pretty grim. I was totally stressed out. I couldn't sleep through the night. I was waking up in the middle of the night, worried about my finances because I was behind in my bills. I was helping my daughter, at least I thought I was, and we were arguing a lot. And my husband and I weren't even getting along well. And I was so glad when I saw the Bank On flyer for Bank On Virginia Beach. Well, they offer a notebook so you stay organized, a schedule that's easy to attend, handouts so you can print off the website, great articles, website tools, information. Bank On Virginia Beach did supply a list of people that were willing to guide us. And I got a financial coach through my credit union. And Audrey was wonderful. I met with her once a month, and we would laugh and giggle, but we learned a lot, and my credit rating went up. I paid off my debt. I paid off my credit cards. This has turned out to be a far better year than I expected. We started having some really good family conversations about our finances. Oh, I feel so much better. I'm sleeping through the night now. I'm not stressed out. My husband and I have a leveled playing field now in our relationship because we feel like we both can give and take about the finances, not just him. I feel like I contribute now. We're smiling because I'm just paying off ahead of time because now I'm financially fit.
So if you want to improve your finances and turn the year into a success, give the people at Bank On a call or inquire about the program at the address listed below. You can't fix what you can't see. That's why the City of Virginia Beach's Department of Public Utilities uses closed-circuit television trucks to access the underground sewage infrastructure. Let's see how these TV trucks help keep our pipes clog-free.
Without the TV trucks, you would be playing a guessing game when it comes to repairing the mains. And what the TV truck also do is help us to speed up the maintenance process. The more that we can repair, the better that we can serve our citizens. The TV goes out there and they show us exactly what the defect is, and so we can dig or excavate right there and fix the problem, or we can determine we have grease and the mains just need to be washed.
Let's say there's a manhole 500 feet apart. Well, if he only finds one thing within that 500 feet, we may repair it. If he sees 3 or 4 issues where, in a way, it's probably cheaper or better to replace that whole section of pipe, we would send that to engineering. But they still want to see what did we find to know where the problems are. So it kind of depends on what he finds, how deep it is, and how many of them. He's the first person looking at it, so he'll say, well, hey man, I think this is a problem here. So he'll make that note, and he'll also tell his supervisor, hey man, here's what I saw, here's what we probably ought to look at. And then the supervisor will review what he said. After all his observations, it'll total those up and give it a code as to how bad a shape that pipe is in. There's different things for a crack in the pipe versus they call a fracture versus a break or even like a hole. There's rust, stains. That will tell you typically how much water is usually in that pipe on a daily basis. The pipe never runs full, or you don't want it to go completely full. It all flows downhill from the house all the way to the pump station. When it leaves the station, it goes in a force main and is pumped in a pressurized pipe to the treatment plant.
The city operates and maintains more than 400 sewer pumping stations. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach. Looking for a job? The library can help you out with that thanks to their workforce development program. Plus, we'll take you front and center to the Maker Expo 2015. We'll have that and more when we return.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. Parents looking for an opportunity to become more involved at your child's or any Virginia Beach school as a volunteer? Visit vbschools.com/getconnected to browse volunteer opportunities posted by schools using the division's online volunteer system. You may search by level or a specific school to learn more about school needs and how you can help. Once you have found an opportunity that interests you and works with your schedule, you may reply directly to the school electronically to volunteer. You may also log your volunteer hours by clicking on the Hours ribbon to submit your time. Virginia Beach Schools is committed to actively engaging our parents and the community in schools to support student achievement. Parents, we all know the negative effects that stress can have on our families. Join CHKD for a free Parent Academy workshop, Family Stress, being held Wednesday, March 25th, 6:30 through 8:30 p.m. at the CHKD Health and Surgery Center at Princess Anne. By attending this session, you will not only gain a better understanding of how to identify and control factors that cause stress, but you will learn strategies for coping with common stressful situations and experiences. Effective ways to lessen tension and increase cooperation will also be shared to help support a well-balanced family life. Registration is required. Please call 668-9304 for more information or register online at the address on your screen. To learn more about important deadlines or to see a complete calendar of Parent Connection events, visit vbschools.com and click on the Parent tab at the top of the page.
They are the largest volunteer-based group of its kind in the country. They respond to over 40,000 calls a year. They have saved countless lives. We're talking about Virginia Beach's Volunteer Emergency Medical Services, and they're looking for you to join the ranks. From medical emergencies to life-saving interventions, EMS volunteers are state certified, highly trained, and ready to respond around the clock. Training classes are held regularly and are tuition-free. So if you're ready to make a difference and can commit 48 hours a month, then volunteer for Virginia Beach EMS.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Veronica Coleman. Looking for a job? The public library can help you search, locate, and land your next job. Here's Access reporter Mickey Aceto with more.
The Virginia Beach Public Library isn't just about books. From e-books to free Wi-Fi to community programming and more, the public library offers a variety of services. Looking for a job? The library can help you out with that. They have many job and career resources to help get your foot in the door.
We have a variety of different things. We have some very basic classes that help you learn how to use a mouse, and then building your skills up from there. And then we also have more advanced classes for things like how to use Microsoft Word or Excel.
But it's more than just computer help. The library also offers workforce development classes like Shared Network Access Point, better known as SNAP classes.
And they will help you in your job searching.
What they do is they introduce people to Opportunity Inc., which is a wonderful organization located in Norfolk. They provide everything from job searching to skill development to interview techniques to job training, even for educational opportunities for those folks who need the additional training for the jobs that they really want.
The library partners with Opportunity Inc. for the free SNAP classes. They are typically held once a month at the Central Library.
SNAP classes are classes that help them learn how to cope with the job market, how to fill out an application, where opportunities may be, where training to get additional skills might be offered.
The other thing that you can consider is networking, getting to know other people that are in the restaurant business.
Another valuable resource for anyone looking for work, job coaches.
Job coaches are professionals, they're volunteers, but they are professionals that help people with a few different things. They can help you work on your resume if you need to brush that up. They can help with some interviewing skills.
Either one-on-one or in small groups, professional volunteers work with you to perfect your resume. The program is free and meets at the Central Library. Of course, the library still offers good old-fashioned books to help you in your job search.
We also still offer good old print resources, including state and local newspapers, the Federal Jobs Digest, and we also have a large selection of books available for checkout on topics such as interviewing techniques, resume building, even things on how to start a small business.
So whether you're just starting your career or on the job hunt, know that you're not alone in your job search.
This gives the general public a place to come that's free, that offers a wide variety of resources and gives them a little introduction to the Virginia Beach Public Library, not just what we can offer in the way of job searching and hopefully attaining a job, but all of the other issues and questions that members of the public might have. We're the first place to come if you want free assistance in getting a start on what you need to find out.
Stop by the Virginia Beach Public Library to get a leg up on the job market. For a list of area branches and classes, log on to vbgov.com/libraries.
A valid Virginia Beach Library card is required for many of these services. They are free to beach residents. Visit any of the library locations and complete a short application. Has cabin fever set in yet? With all the winter weather we've had lately, why not take the family out for an evening of fun at Virginia Beach School's Planetarium? Every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m., the Planetarium offers public shows featuring exciting astronomical topics that will bring you to the stars. Located at Plaza Middle School, the Planetarium has been open since 1969. For more information, log on to the website listed on your screen or call the number below. Reservations are required. The feature for the month of March is Super Volcanoes, a show that looks back at rare classes of eruptions on Earth and the impact of giant eruptions around our solar system. Close to 150 elementary, middle, and high school students from around the division showcased their entrepreneurial and business pitches during the Maker Expo 2015.
The Maker Expo is an entrepreneurial opportunity for students in elementary, middle, and high school to form teams, create an entrepreneurial idea, make that on a 3D printer, then come and do a pitch and a presentation about that product.
It's the shoe hanger and it's made to hold your shoes.
Push this lever up here and then you push it out and then you have access to your micro SD cards.
This is my prototype that I've created and it uses tubular construction
These kids are so smart. All of the products are great. They have great ideas. They're really using social entrepreneurship to kind of solve a problem or a need that we may have here in Hampton Roads.
We were actually thinking of selling them in school stores and on eBay.
The goal of this event is, it really goes through the gamut of things, from teamwork to creativity to problem solving.
I think it was a blast because this was my first year using a 3D printer, or the design process and entrepreneurial process, of course. And I had fun using all the computer programs like AutoCAD and Inventor, as well as this awesome 3D printer.
The future is very bright, and when a fourth grader tells you, I've already got a business and entrepreneurship started, it gives you a lot of excitement.
I think our future is bright here in Hampton Roads just from seeing the kids that are here today.
The top 4 teams from elementary, middle, and high school advanced to the STEM, Robotics, and Maker Challenge. They'll be competing at the Convention Center on June the 12th. Access Virginia Beach stopped by Bayside Middle School on a recent Friday evening for a discussion on decisions, good versus bad.
My bad decision was my dad had just got a new weight bar, and me and my sisters wanted to go out and check it out and look at it and stuff. And when we went out there, my big sister started messing with one side of it, and all the weights fell off of that side.
Consequences, thinking before acting. Administrators at Bayside Middle had special plans for the evening.
They are going on a field trip to see Wes Moore speak tonight at the Sandler Center.
Moore authored the book, The Other Wes Moore, One Name, Two Fates. It's about 2 kids with the same name living in the same city. One grew up to be a Rhodes Scholar, while the other is serving a life sentence in prison for felony murder.
And some of them have not read the book, but they're learning more about it tonight. That's why we're going to have this session first with getting to know Wes Moore, so that they will have information before the show tonight.
Told in alternating dramatic narratives, The Other Wes Moore tells the story of a generation of boys trying to find their way in a challenging world.
Hopefully I can listen to some of the things he did as a kid to get successful, and I can be successful when I get older.
I watched helplessly as he died in front of me.
An hour-long session was held at the school to learn more about the author and his book. Students watched short videos and worked in teams to get prepared for the evening show.
We're actually preparing a field trip to go see Wes Moore. He's speaking at the Sandler Center. And we're trying to get more background information about him before we go see him, so we kind of understand what he's doing.
It's really a great book. In fact, Miss Amos actually got my class, well, the entire class I go in, to read the book, and it's actually quite interesting.
Dinner at a local restaurant settled the kids in before the show began.
We're hoping that our students will learn more about making the right decision and being accountable for decisions that they do not make a good choice for. That way they'll have that information, knowing that they do have a path in life, and sometimes that path, it can take you the right way or the wrong way, and why it's important to get help along the way so that you do choose that correct path in life.
40 students went to the dinner and show, along with 10 chaperones. How do you show compassion? For the Academy students at First Colonial High School, they host a day of caring for an entire elementary school.
We are here to provide a day of caring for all 450 students that attend Bettie F. Williams.
The children in the First Colonial Legal Studies Academy are here, about 70 of them, putting my kids through stations during their PE time. They're doing activities, they're making crafts, but they're working on some literacy and some numeracy too.
Cupid here, he wrote a tweet, and he had some grammar problems, so you guys are going to help him fix it.
There was a lot of learning and a whole bunch of smiling during the inaugural Day of Caring held at Bettie F. Williams Elementary School.
Do you see anything wrong with the second sentence?
Thanks to the generosity of the Legal Studies Academy, the entire elementary school participated in fun games and educational activities. They even left with some special treats.
All of our students actually donated a brand new book, so all 450 students will leave with a book and a Valentine's Day card.
The 2 schools teamed up to host the event. It was a win-win for all involved.
It's teaching me to become a better leader, obviously. I love kids, so interacting with the kids and then just seeing them really happy makes me happy too.
The children are smiling and they're so happy, and I think how we're donating books and having them be able to get books, and it's just making an impact on them that I think will go far.
In your text box here, you want to correct the errors that you find, and then you can rewrite it down here at the bottom.
The Day of Caring left a lasting impression on these elementary school students.
It is making a difference in the lives of my children. They're having a great time today, and you can see by the footage that it's just a lot of smiling faces, a lot of activity, but a lot of education going on too.
The students and teachers from First Colonial left them with these final words of advice.
Read your books, enjoy them.
Thank you.
Yes. Yay.
The Legal Studies Academy students also spent time in the classroom, directly working with teachers and students. The event was so successful, they hope to make it a yearly tradition. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media. Today, we leave you with a special wintry mix of shots taken by our staff photographer, Craig McClure. He put on his snowshoes and trekked around the Tidewater Community College campus, highlighting some of the magic that this past winter storm provided. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Veronica Coleman. Thanks for watching.